What's going on YouTube? Major League Sports Cards here, and today we are already on the recap of week 3, I believe. It's crazy that we're almost to week 4. These have been going really well so far. They've been super fun, and I hope they've helped you guys figure out who to invest in, who to research more. It is almost the All-Star game break, which is halfway through the season, almost the trade deadline, all that stuff. So now is a great time to be on the lookout for prospects. So it's been flying by already on week 4. I just got home from a vacation, so I'll be able to sit down next week and actually work on other types of videos too. So we got a lot to come eventually. Next week we're going to have a ton of mostly daily videos about just other stuff besides prospects and stuff. So it's going to be a fun week next week. I recommend you guys subscribe. So let's go ahead and check out how our predictions did this week, and I hope you guys enjoy. Alright guys, so one of our guys was Blaze Jordan. Blaze Jordan still is in single A. We went over this before. You can look at his bio, just some stuff that is always kind of cool to look at. See his age. He's 19, still going to be 19. Nothing really changed with that. Still going to be 6'2", still going to be 220. None of that matters really. The age will usually matter, but not for the recap video. So you can see his career stats in the 2022 minor leagues is a 302 batting average, 859 OPS, which is very good. 8 home runs, which, like I said, is kind of not really. I was expecting a little more, but we're going to look at his game logs and down at his recent games. So we'll go down here. The only thing I hate about this minor league website is sometimes it can be kind of frustrating to figure out where exactly you're looking, where you want to see the stats, because most people will just jump to the career stats, but if you scroll down farther, you can see July 1st through July 7th what they've been doing. So you can see he's been taking at bats. He's been playing every day, and he hasn't really done amazing this week. So you can see he hit 200 with a 407 OBP. He had 1 stolen base, 6 strikeouts. So not very good. So I would predict that nothing's really going to go up. I don't think anything's going to go down. You can see he didn't hit any home runs. He had 1 good game where he had a double, a walk, but he's kind of just been striking out and looks like he's probably been popping up or grounding out or something, but I still think he's a good investment. I don't think that he's proved that he's not going to go anywhere. He's still 19 and he's in single A, I believe. Yes, single A, but still, I'd say we'll go up here, see if this shows anything. Here's some stats over here. You can see he has a lot of hits here, 3 hits, 2 hits, 2 hits, and this is all back-to-back games. So he was hot recently, batting 310, 310, 306. So I still think he's a great buy. I mean, everyone's going to have a slow week, and Blaze Jordan has proved he was the player of the week a couple weeks ago, and I mean, he's still not going 0 for 3 every game. So slow week for Blaze Jordan. Nothing like a quick investment like I really predicted, but like I said, still think he's a good buy. So you can look over this on MLB or MILB.com. It's a great website to look over stuff. Just make sure you know what you're looking at. And we'll go ahead and hop over to Corbin Carroll. So this dude is always one of the guys that I do not picture him to look like. I don't know how to get that toothpaste ad out of here. We're just going to leave him there. But he's currently in a rehab assignment. He is in rookie affiliate, and he is 5'10", 165, and 21. So you can look at his career stats: 313, 431, and 170 OPS, 16 home runs in 2022. He's very good. I like that he's a lefty, and I like that he's a center fielder. He's one of those fast guys that can hit for contact, but can also hit for power, I think. Kind of reminds me of Anthony Volpe, or Volpe, however you want to say it. I say Volpe. So if you go down here, you can see he played on June 24th, and then he didn't play, and he played July 7th. So this is what it means by a rehab assignment. But on July 7th, he had 3 at-bats, 1 hit, 1 total base, and a walk with 2 strikeouts. So being that he hadn't played since June 24th, I mean, that's not anything huge. You see 1 for 3 with 2 strikeouts, but this is just recently that I believe it's July 8th today when I'm recording this video. I think when it's going to go up to. And you can see he still got a hit. He struck out twice, but anybody's going to do that when you're coming back for not playing for less than a month, but a long time. So I think he's still especially a good buy. I didn't really realize he was in a rehab assignment, but that would have made it even better. I would say buy Corbin Carroll as much as possible right now, and I believe he'll get back into the groove pretty soon. And people will start realizing, oh, yeah, Corbin Carroll's out there with Jordan Lawler and all those guys. So that's what we're going to look at for the minor leaguer website. We still have Tatis, but like he's hurt, we can't really look over stats. So that's Corbin Carroll. That's Blaze Jordan. Still think they're great buys. Nothing really went up or down. And we're going to go ahead and hop over to the sports card investor charts for Tatis, and then we'll look at these guys' cards charts anyway. So let's go ahead and hop over to the app. All right, so like I said, Tatis doesn't have any stats because he hasn't played in a long time. He should be coming back any time now since they're at the All-Star game break. I think he's supposed to come back middle of July. It's almost there. So I said to buy into Tatis because there's still a couple weeks till he's about to play, and his prices are going to be low as they'll ever be right now. But if you did not, you kind of missed the opportunity. You see his paper rookie card is ranked 37 on Sports Card Investor, and that's actually the raw one. We'll look at the 10 actually. The paper rookie card is going for $80, $67, $60. So you can see all over the place. We made the video about, I think it's probably right around the spike here, right around this little circle area that I'm going around right now, and it just totally dropped out, and it's going right back to where it is now. So it would have been a perfect time this week to get it around here, and now it's going back up. But if you can find a good deal on a Tatis card like this, a PSA 10 of this this paper rookie card, I think that's still a good buy, just depending on what you can negotiate someone down to. So, like I said, Tatis will be coming back any day now, and people are so hyped about Tatis. I'm pretty sure he was, I don't know if this is right, but I thought I heard that he's the 5th voted shortstop in the All-Star game, and he hasn't even played. So I'd say try and buy a bunch of Tatis right now if you can, and see what you can get a good deal on. So let's hop on to the other guys. All right, so we're on Blaze Jordan on Sports Card Investor. He has a lot of cards here. You can see he has his auto from First Chrome. He has his refractor. He has just his paper first, his chrome first. So all that stuff. I like to look at usually the biggest card, which is his Sapphire first auto, or the smallest card, which is his first paper. I usually like to look at his first paper first just to try and figure out what it's at. You can see recent sales, it's gone for $2.40, $3.49, $1.79. So that doesn't really show anything, but when you look at his charts, people buy these cards more often because not every collector can be able to buy the biggest card from that player. So I kind of just look at like what people are buying, what people are willing to pay for this. It doesn't really show much. It says it's up almost 200% just because it's going up by $2, but just the charts kind of show here he kind of skyrocketed. That was when he was player of the week. Everyone was able to go out and buy a $2 card. Not everybody was able to go out and buy a $500 Blaze Jordan card. So we'll look at that one. That's just his first paper. You can see it's up. If you're going to buy that, I recommend buying it in bulk and selling them on eBay with like a quality setting or a quantity setting. So say you get like 60 of them for $30, something like that. List all of them for, I don't know, I didn't do the math, say $2 and see if you make profit. So that's what I recommend with those. You can see what I mean here. This one ungraded is going for $240. Not everybody can go out there and just buy. They're like, oh, Blaze Jordan's a good player. You can't just go out and buy a $245 card. So that's why I look at the cheaper ones. But you can see they're for sale. Oh, my bad. They're for sale right now for $260, $300, $390, $479. Kind of crazy right there. That's actually the 10. But $260, I'd say it's a pretty good price for that right now. You can look at his charts when we made the video, it was probably about right here, I believe, maybe a little lower down there. So it slowly rose and then flattened out. It was at 152 when it was back in the middle of June, and it's slowly been going up. So that's what I mean with Blaze Jordan. I think he will be way, not overpriced, but priced a lot higher pretty soon. So that's Blaze Jordan. I still think he's a good buy. I'd go after a card like, let's see, where's that example? Go after some of these cards in bulk, maybe his first edition, stuff like that. So plenty of good opportunities for Blaze Jordan. All right, so now Corbin Carroll. I don't think he's really gone anywhere recently. You can see his charts. We made the video about here. Oh, actually it has. It has gone up a lot. You can see he's back from his rehab assignment. That's PSA 10. Okay, so his PSA 10 first Bowman Chrome is going for 100 right now, 63. So it has rose a lot. So it looks like he would have been a great buy this week, up 31%. I was actually surprised to see this. I wanted to look into this without doing research, so I'm kind of just doing this blindly. But you can see this would have been the first, about right here probably, and then, or this would have been the first. So around here's when we made the video, and you can see it's up a lot right now. So Corbin Carroll would have been a fantastic buy. His PSA 9 would have been a terrible buy. People don't like the PSA 9s anymore. I feel like it used to be people would go after the 9s just to save money, but more and more now, including myself, I feel like a lot of people only collect 10s. I don't know, maybe it's just me, but I feel like if you have a 9, it's really never going to sell. So I'm not sure, that could just be me from what I've seen recently, but I still think that this card is, I'd say buy this for 80, but don't go any higher than 80, and he'll go back up pretty soon, I bet. So he would have been a great buy this week. Like I said, probably wouldn't buy him anymore since he already kind of rose $20. So good buy though with Corbin Carroll, I'd say, and just watch him and see what he can do and see if there's a good price. Okay, so we're going to move on to the last part of the video. Just real quick, we'll go through this. You can see for anyone new, this is the prospect prediction record. This is where I keep track of how good I've done in the past week, and we'll have a recap at the end of the month. So far, week 1 was by far the best. I'd say this is second to the best, and week 3 was probably in the middle, not very good, but still lots of opportunities in all the weeks. So looking at this one, I'd say Corbin Carroll was the W because he was up 20%. You had a chance to make probably about $15 profit after fees. Blaze Jordan, I put as the W with not available because his price has slowly been rising, but he wasn't one of those guys that you can turn around real quick. So, and then Fernando Tatis Jr., I put as the W because he's still not back from his injury yet, so he will be a good buy until he's back, I believe. So we are currently 7-9 in our 3 weeks. We're going to be moving on to week 4 next week, along with a bunch of fun challenges, trade-up challenges, all that kind of stuff that I've been working on for a while. So it's going to be a lot of fun next week. It's going to be the first week that I kind of fully get into YouTube. So make sure you guys subscribe, turn on notifications so you can be the first to hear about these new prospects, and I'll see you guys for next video.